Hello everybody and welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa, here in our city of New Tealand. Yes, that's right. And we have a lot on our plate today. So in the last episode, oh my giddy aunt, every single time, without fail, this time it's our university is going to be burning down. I think we're just going to take a picture of that and then move right along and let our helicopters deal with that while we're talking. So we learnt in our last episode that we have a challenge before us. So if we zoom out here, somebody pointed out I've managed to unlock the squares in the shape of a T. Certainly not deliberate, I assure you. Right, so to get more squares unlocked, we need to hit a couple of milestones. So we've just hit big city, 8,000 population, as you can see down here. We're making money. Everything's moving forward. We've unlocked all the squares that we can. Oh, no, we have one more we can unlock. How did I miss that? I thought we didn't have another one. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are most certainly going to unlock. So we've got this at the moment. We could unlock more of this down here, or we can do that and unlock more of this over here. So we can get this section here, which has got a lovely couple of little ponds in here, little lakes that we could build around. It's got some amazing rock formations in there, which are fantastic. So to me, this here has to be some sort of park. It really does. Maybe with a few houses dotted around. This section at the end, it's sort of this bit here we already have. Or we could come down here and grab all of this. And I'm wondering whether we should go full bore on this island. Because to get another square after that, so that will give us one. Then to get another square after that, we need to go from 8,000, 9,500. Don't get a square to unlock in that one. 15,000. We need the space to be able to do that. What else did we unlock that I've missed? Liberal arts. We've got all the liberal arts stuff. More water treatment stuff. Yes, there's a few things that we're going to need to do today as well. So before we get to that, I might do a little vote. What you think? Which one we should which one we should unlock? Grab like the islands here. Grab this one here or this one here. So we'll call that 1, 2, and 3. So let me know in the comments. I mean, we've got 4 up here. Gives us a bit of land. And that starts heading us towards this section. So, yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think below. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Today, we need to take care of some needs. So, as you can see, we've got a lot of problem with trash all over the place. And fires. Not much I can do about that. So, with the trash, if we have a look at our trash over here... Garbage processing, not the best because this is emptying out because I want to get rid of it. These two over here are filling up almost to their max. So then they're sending garbage trucks out to get rid of that. I think they just take it out of the city or something. And the same with this one. But we can see the little purple dots of where they're going around collecting the trash. And they don't collect that much. I bet these two are leaving. Here we go. This guy's coming in. So if we follow him... He's going to come over here, I bet. Yeah, there we go. So at the minute, he's got 10% load. Oh, look at that. He's already 100%, and he hasn't even done these yet. He's done 2, and now he's heading back. 3. Okay, he's just about managed to do 3. So we're not quite keeping up with our demand. So what I would like to do is redesign this little area here and put like a mini industry area. And it can do trash and all sorts of other things, because one of the other little issues that I noticed outside connections is for importing. We are importing a lot of goods. We're not making enough goods locally, which we can do, and that will help us make even more money. So this little industry area here, which I've actually shrunk a bit because let's get rid of that. We'll leave this guy here. I've shrunk that to get more jobs over in our farm. This is producing our goods, and that is it. So we could do with more of that. And then what I'll probably do is get rid of this, because I've got my eye on this side of the tracks now being a funky cool train station, because our line comes through there. And if we just follow this line, let's put the camera mod back on again. It goes through the tunnel here, comes out the other side, swings along down here, all through this new area that we haven't got yet. Follow our nose, goes underground, comes out this side, and then it comes past the old abandoned power station, underground, under the sea, comes out here, and that then gives us access to these new islands that we're sort of working our way down. So that would be a fantastic connection between these sides. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in here an industry area, and what we're going to do, normal zone like that, there we go. So this Robin district over here is going to be a specialized industry area, and we have our farming zone. So increased water consumption, that's fine. Increased tax income, that is good. Requires natural resources, fertile land. So actually they don't bring the crops over, they get the crops out of the ground. So let's click that on there, make that farming. There we go, make that farming. And then if we look at our ground resources, I have to come over here for that. We have farm there, farm there, farm there. This one ain't really going to do much. But that is going to make farm-style looking buildings. So we're not going to suddenly get a whole load of sort of big chimney stack buildings like that. We'll get nice little farm buildings. So I'm thinking here we just need to do a little bit of jiggery-pokery. There we go. So we've got our own little start of an industry. What is this car doing here? What is this guy doing? It's almost like a cutscene from a new movie coming to a cinema near you. And then it speeds up and he goes flying into the thing and it all explodes. I don't know. Who owns this car? Can I click on it to see? I can. Sports car. Rosemary Wilson. She's working over here. I know that's where she lives. Oh, she lives there, and she's parked her car all the way over here. Well, Rosemary, you are in for a shock. Like that. So the one going out splits into two, the one coming in. So that's going to do that. And then we want to sort of get some road going out here. Okay, so that's got water to everything, and I think that's okay. We'll connect this back up again once we get a train station in, because I don't have access to the lines yet, so that's fine. We do have a little bit of a need, so we'll pop some of these in. I'm just thinking what's going to be the best way to do this. I really would like some more garbage stuff in here first. We don't have access to the waste transfer facilities and things yet. Let's go for another recycling centre. What's that costing me? 16,000. I'm going to pop a couple of these in and hopefully... Oh, I can't get that up to there. Yes, we can. There we go. A couple of those should be enough to get us over. Yeah, into the yellow. We're almost there. Yeah, that will do for now. And then let's just pop in some industry and see what we get coming in here. Okay, so we've got some buildings popping in here, which is fine. I quite like the fact that if you build your roads not exactly 90-degree right angles and all that sort of thing, that you get, let me show you on here, you get these little zones that cut into each other and you get small zones and wonky shaped zones. And I like that because it actually means that you don't always get tons of buildings next to each other. I mean, these three look quite cool together. I like the way they've turned out. But you'll get these little ones popping in like this. And that is the sort of look that I'm hoping we're going to get in this area. Little small buildings popping up here and there, which is nice. So I am at some point going to get rid of this incineration plant when we're on top of our garbage problem, because I do prefer the recycling centres, but for now we are going to leave it like that. Now we do have some things we need to just sort out here. We've got traffic lights on here which we don't need, so we're going to do give way there, give way there. All the roads coming on. This is probably, yeah, we'll just do give way there and there. That's fine. This one I'm not going to worry about. This one is going to be fine. So it's just where it comes onto the main road. And just a little road going up here to our water pump. We're going to need some more of those at some point. And then, like I said, we can have our rail line going over the top when it is possible. This one here, I don't really think we need. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Dedicated lanes there, 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 and there as much as we can. Excellent. So let's leave that growing. And then if we could, my life. Every darn time. Is this thing empty now? Building is still empty. Okay, so we are going to remove all of the industry from over here because we want it over in that side. I'm going to move my coal power plants, and that does mean we're going to have coal over here where we've sort of got farming goods, but I think we're going to be okay. I should have sort of kept a little area just for these. I think we're going to... Oh, can I squeeze that one in? If we go like right over there, because we're going to end up with a couple of these. But there's the other one over here as well. Let's take that. And I want that in there next to it. Yeah. That's fine. That's not too bad like that. What else do we have over here? We have a inland water treatment plant. That is going to move as well. See, at some point I do want a dedicated like inland water treatment plant area. But at the moment we don't have that. So that is going to go right there. And we're going to hook that up. So once again, that thing may move. There we go. That's fine. You keep going. And then the only thing we've got left... Oh, is that little thing there? Is this thing here, which as soon as it's empty, we're going to get rid of that and repurpose this sort of area here. I want to fit in a train station. And I'm thinking as well, it's going to be a train station, and we're going to have some nice sort of shopping area along here that's going to be the hottest place to come. There we go. Yeah, so let's see. How big is our little train station along here? Do we need to remove these roads? Oh, that is so close. That is... so close. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all these nodes where it goes straight along here into that tunnel. We'll grab that tunnel one in a bit, and I'm going to go 1, 2 like that. Yeah, and that sort of curve. Let's hold Alt and move that, and that should line it up a bit better. That should line up a bit better. There we go. Excellent. And that's okay. Little tiny turn coming out of there. I mean, if we really want to, we can go underground and do that. Yep, there we go. That's fine. And then I think we should be able to pop that in. That will go smack up against the road. Right in the middle here is perfect. Don't think these are going to complain about the noise too much. I think that should be okay. And then we've got the two lines right alongside each other, which is just what I want. So if we now have access to these, we can run that. Let's have toggle node snapping. Let's run that out to there. And then we'll run this one out to there. And then that can come in here. And we'll sort that out in a minute. And that can come... I tell you what, if we turn off road bending or whatever that is called, that can come in like that. Yes. So let's do this one again. Boink. I want that to go to there. Yeah, there we go. So they can come off there. Just checking if it looks okay. Let's move this tree clump a bit more out of the way. There we go. Yep, so that comes in. Oh, that drops down quite a lot, doesn't it? Why does it do that? Let's use our move it mods. Control H. What? That is not what I meant to do. Move it mods. that. Control H, same height as that. There we go. That's actually dropped down a bit lower, that's why. So let's do this over here. Might need to adjust the roads a little bit this side. We'll come to that. Let's just shift that out a bit so it looks a bit better. Yeah, I think that's okay. Yep, there we go. They split and they go down here. Fantastic. So that is access to that there. While we have our train line, there's a couple of things we need to fix. There's this one over here, which I messed up last time. So if we get our move it mod, actually if we do this instead to there we go, and then we're going to go over the top as a bridge, or should we just go like that? Yeah, I think that's better, and then we can just use the move it mod to sort that little underground blue thing out. There we go. That's fine. Yep, that looks like it should be there. And then, of course, we've got the one over here. So now this little industry area, it's going to start getting that sort of yellow industry look. But it's tucked away. So as you're coming down the highway, you sort of almost turn away from it. So it's not always going to be in your face. And if you come down the highway the other direction, I mean, you are looking at it. But then you turn the corner and look at all of that. So, you know, I think that's okay. And let's see if we can just line this up. We might need to just do a little bit of finagling. So that's going to stay as a bridge. Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to lose some buildings under there unless I do that. Let's do that. And then we can... like that. And then I'm going to get this. Move it back a touch. Then we'll grab that and that. Go back to up in the air. Connect that up. And what is the height like? It's a bit out, isn't it? So what I'm going to do is we're going to grab the nose that we've just made. So that one, that one. I'm holding shift as I select all these nodes. And then I'm going to do Control H and make them all the same height as that. There we go. So that goes straight through our industrial area, straight onto there. It's got a little turn at the end, little curve at the end, but that's fine. I'm happy with that. All we then need to do is move our pillars. So that one's okay. Those two are okay. This pillar here, I think we're just going to have to... can I select just the pillar? I can. There we go. So we're going to do that one over there. Then we're going to copy it. We've got this road in the way here. I was going to put another one there. But actually, the span from there to there, I think we might just have to go with that. Let's move that over a bit. Yeah, I think we might just have to go with that. I think that's okay. I think that'll work well. Very good, very good. So, how's the fire and stuff going over here? So, I'm going to wait for this thing to empty. Then we can get rid of it. And see what we're going to do over here. And just while I think of it, to help workers get up into here, we have this one bus line. And I think it might be a good idea to just bring that up here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Look, that's perfect. So it comes up, drops people off there, and then goes again. I don't think more than one bus stop is going to be worth it. I feel like I need to add one over here as well. Let's do one over here as well. There we go. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. To help get some more people in. We need a name. We've got Robin District. So, farming, tea-related, tucked within the hills, whatever takes your fancy, let me know in the comments below. Do you know, I actually like the idea of trying to use as much of the green power and water and all that sort of stuff as possible. Because I'm looking at this here and thinking, I really didn't want that sort of look for here with the chimney stacks. But of course, we've got our coal power plants over here. Whereas the rest of it, I like the sort of farmy... oh, this place is run down. But the farmy sort of look of it all. I don't mind the recycling centres, but yeah, I don't like these up here. Just wondering what other options we have. And at the moment, it's not a huge choice. A hydro power plant, which a lot of people mentioned, I should put up here somewhere. I wasn't quite sure where they meant. Whether they meant, like, here? Like across here and filled this up? Is that what people meant? because we've got the water that runs down there, because then we possibly could fill it up with that water. Maybe something to think about for the future. We do have, because how much power are we consuming? 110 megawatts. So what would this make? What? 240? Seriously? So we could just replace everything with that? Megawatts, megawatts. Wow. I didn't even think it would be that simple. I thought we're going to have to save up a lot of money. How much is that going to cost us? 90,000. So if we could squeeze that in somewhere... Well, let's just remove our coal power plants then. What's this one over here? That's yeah, coal power plant. Let's remove all of that. So how would that look? I mean, you know, wherever you put it, it's going to stand out. But as it stands, I prefer that than to all the chimneys that we had here before. So we're going to go with that. What does that give us then? Let's have a look. Solar energy technology and investment in the future. That is what I was going for. Production 259. That is brilliant. Let's hook everybody up so we don't all get all the complaints. There we go. Fantastic. Let's get all this going again. I think you should all be hooked up. Yeah, there we go. Go on. Go on, you can do it. Yeah, excellent. So we're bare. Oh man, we're just making so much electricity from that. That is nuts. So I'm going to put my budget down to the appropriate amount. Fantastic. That is really good. So we're going to stick with as much of the green options as we can. I think that's a good idea. And if we're going to go green, let's go green with our water as well. So who wants green water? Hands up, everybody. No? Okay, well, I think you know what I mean. So we've got, for our water... we've got this option here, which is fine. I'm quite happy with the water tower. I think that's green enough. We've got this over here, which is pumping out of there. You know, I mean, it's using some electricity, but what we could do is for our sewerage. So we've got this that we've just moved over here. Let's move that out of the way, and let's go for the green version of that. So that was this one, which does 120,000 meter cubed a week. And we've got this one here, which does 60,000. So we're going to need 2 of those because we haven't got options for the advanced one yet. So if I go there and next to it as well, yeah, that's going to fit into the land okay. We can do a bit of landscaping. Let's connect both of those up, and that can connect up to there. And then we're going to get this tool here and just smooth that out just a little bit. Excellent. So that's going to cover our treatment. Once those 2 turn on. Yeah, that's okay. That all fits in there. Anything more modern than farming? I leave my farming choices alone. There we go. That's better. I think that'll be cool. And then we'll get our excess water, save it all up for a rainy day. Don't think that's quite how it works, but there we go. And then we just need to maneuver this around a little bit more. Yeah, that's fine. Bit of overgrown trees at the back. Nice. Okay, cool. Excellent. So now we've got green power and green water, and we've got absolutely plenty of it. Right, so we need to get some more people in, and I want to head over here to this little area. Now that we've got our first train line set up over here, we can start running people via train. And I'm wondering, actually, we've got that one there. Right, I'd like to fit a train station in here, as it's the furthest point, and it would connect this area to this area, and then eventually to this area over here. So I've selected these nodes along here for the train line, and I'm just going to move those out the way for a minute. We're going to grab our train station, and I want it off of this road here. That would be perfect. There we go. Very nice, very nice. And then we're going to have to sort of rebuild this area here. So let's use the Move It mod again to do that. There we go. I think that works okay. It just sort of slopes off here. And actually, if I got this set up correctly, it would actually connect, which should be good. There we go. Excellent. So it slopes off down there. We're going to have our station here. This one I might need to just remove some of the trees on the line. Fitting the two bridges here was interesting, but we've managed to slope the road just enough to get under there. I feel like I need to do something with the intersection, with the node controller. If I select that and hold Alt, it's going to get that section. And we can turn on flatten, and we can do the other way as well. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Yep, that's okay to go a bit smoother. Then it just runs along parallel to this and joins up again. And that would work absolutely fine. So that's two stations. That one there, this one here. And then it's going to run all the way round to over here. As it stands at the moment, we haven't started building here, but let's just have a look. Yeah, so I think we're going to have it come off, and this is like one gigantic bridge all the way across there. So if we're going to try and join to this one, at the moment, there's a teeny tiny little segment, this segment here, where we can have it sort of bypass and join. So how about we try and do that then and see what we can fit in here. Yeah, that's fine. That can come over to here, no problem at all. So we're going to set this up to come from there, and then it's going to come all the way around to here, and then it's going to come all the way up to here, and then it's going to run back again. There we go. And I'm doing that even though there's nothing over here yet, because why the heck not? Okay, so that is our train line. Let's find that. We're going to need a name for that. Now, we haven't actually named this sort of area down here. We need some island names, don't we, as well? So let's have a look. I mean, that to me looks like it's going to be East Island, South Island, Southeast, West, Northeast, Southwest Island. I need some more tea. So I'm going to say East Island to Main Island. We'll just call it that for now, and then later on we can rename as and when we wish. So let's grab that. So that's going to be Main to East Island line. There we go. That will do. So let's just put in there actually Main Island to East Island. There we go. And then we're going to change the colour of that. We'll have a nice sort of green. Why the heck not? How many vehicles is that going to be? 6. Far too many. Let's go. I think 3 is going to be absolutely plenty. Already people queuing up over here, which is great. So let's check over here our bus routes. We have a bus stop right outside, which is fantastic. I'm just going to change that train line to a slightly different colour. Let's go blue. There we go. So we've got a train line, bus line right outside our train, which is great. And then this one over here, we have bus stops right outside our train depot. We can, in fact, move those even closer. Move stop. Move stop. Fantastic. And then as and when we build in this area, we can put bus stops right outside this as well. These are probably going to complain about lack of water and power, but I still believe it will work even though it hasn't got water and power. Nice. So let's check out the uses of our trains. Yep, lots of people queuing up for that one. I'll check the line information in a minute. We do have intercity trains turned on at the moment. That will change as we move further in our city and end up with some big hub somewhere. Probably not many people here, actually. There's more people here than I thought. I've moved this line over a bit so it's not intersecting with this little building on the other side, which is good. So where are these people going then? Oh, they're walking over the top here, aren't they? To go over there into the city. Oh, fantastic. So let's just quickly check out the line information. Train to Main Island to East Island. Yeah, lots of passengers, which is fantastic. And the 3 trains will perfectly keep up. Cool beans. And then as we expand over here, we've got this train station as well. Brilliant. Oh, and you know what? Over here, this guy just leaving, this lady just leaving here because this is empty. Empty building to another facility. Can we delete this thing? We can. Finally get rid of that so we can start thinking of a cool thing to do with this area. Brilliant. Well, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like. Maybe check out the other video on the screen as well. And thank you very much for your continued support. Have a fantastic day. I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Do you know what? It isn't that bad because they're spreading themselves out. Oh, whoa. Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa, and here we are in New Tealand, and we've got some huge expansion plans for today, and also we have the results from the vote. I asked you to vote as to which square to unlock next. It was very close, there were lots of different ideas, but if we just come out of this view and go into our which square can we unlock next view, this one up here got by far the most votes, and you know what, that makes the most sense. So we are going to purchase that one there. We have plenty of money. Excellent. So let's just have a look along here and see what that unlocks for us. So obviously we can carry along the coast here as we have been past our farm, which is expanding and earning us lots and lots of money. And we can even expand that even more now, which is great, now that we have all of this space. And we almost get up to over here as well. So we look in this view. There we go. So can we hook up to here? We can, which is fantastic. So we get this highway that we can, this highway junction that we can hook up to. And do we get access to a train line? Don't, but we might be able to branch this off down here. And then at some point... Oh, there we go. Look, we do get access to a train line. I lied. Excellent. So that's very good. So we can go this way. Yeah, I'll have to have a look at that in a bit more depth. But what we want to do is take a look at what we've unlocked recently. By the way, we're nearly at 9,500. We're like so close to unlocking the waste transfer and all that sort of stuff. Our bus metro terminal, so some cool things. Last time we unlocked liberal arts and some other bits and pieces. So what I would like to do is take this area along here, certainly expand the farm, but maybe as far as we can over this side. Ooh, do we have access to some stuff that we can put on here? We've got our ferries. Not until we get to 15,000. So we can add another ferry stop down here. But thinking ahead that this is going to be an industrial area here, I'd like to maybe take a section of this before we open up the rest over here and really turn this into a cool harbour and turn this into a custom waste transfer facility. There we go. And to do that, we need to hit this target, which we've just done. Grand City. Fantastic. So now we've unlocked all of these items here, which is very, very good. I was just thinking, actually, could we also do something with this? Because we said we were going to put a lot of commercial type stuff here and stuff for tourists to come and have a look at. So maybe we'll take a look at that as well. But let's First of all, have a look at the coverage of our trash. A garbage processing status has been pretty poor the whole game. We're down to an incinerator and a few of these recycling centres. So they are most definitely going to be replaced. But let's come all the way back along the coast here and just take a look at this road. So I'm just sort of thinking... So we've got 4 lanes coming there. We could certainly have that as a collector that hooks up to this one here, and we can upgrade that to be a 4-lane. I don't want to sort of overload. I don't want people cutting through. But yeah, let's see what we can do anyway. Let's take a look at our larger 4-lane road. So I want one of these. That's our medium industry roads. Actually, that one could be quite good, because if we take a look at that, it gives us our nice extra detail along there, which could be quite nice. I like that. So let's connect this up. There we go. That's not too bad. What I might just do there as well is take our node controller, grab that, and if I just make that a little bit bigger, there we go. Look, it's not so much. Yeah, not so sharp. And then what I'm going to do is grab the move it mod, and we're just going to move all of this over and just stretch that out a bit. There we go. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. So I just want to tweak this just a tiny little bit. So let's use some other little mods to do that. I don't want these coming up here and going around the corner. So we're going to Hugo there and they'll go straight on. Fantastic. Then we're going to use our intersection marking tool. So we're going to select that node there. And it's been a while since I've used this. So let's give this a go. First of all, I'm going to move these 2 out a bit because I know that's going to make a difference. Actually, I'll leave that where it is in the middle. We'll just sort of line it up a bit more with that. So this line here, hold Alt, hold Shift, drag. I think if I hold Shift, it's going to do a, yeah, that's what I want. A straight line like that. That one's going to go round like that. That one is going to go up. So it's been a while since I've used this one. So hopefully I'm going to get this right. And then we're going to have... Oh, let's select that again. That to there. No, what we're going to do is here, we are going to remove this crossing over here. So we'll go back to node controller and node junction markings. There we go. Excellent. So we want to remove that. Then we'll go back to intersection marking tool. And I want to add my own crossing here. So I'm going to have a crossing from there to there. There we go. Excellent. Oh, we've got lots of different things going on here. So can I change the border? No, I was hoping I could add a little something in there. Style, zebra, existing crosswalk. What have we got? Let's just scroll through these. Ah, it won't let me scroll. Double zebra, parallel solid line. I wanted solid lines with a zebra in the middle. Yeah, that sort of thing. What have we got? Solid, chessboard. Yeah, let's go for that. Ladder. Excellent. And then this line here, I'm actually going to remove it. So we click from there and there. Yep, and then when we go back again... Ah, I was hoping it was going to add extra lines on this side. So it wouldn't connect up. Oh, there we go. It's done it now. So it's not connecting up to there. That's what we want. Excellent. And then we're going to change, this bit is going to go to there, which means I'm going to move that over. I'm going to move this one over. And then this one is going to go to there, which is going to fill this in. And then we want to do a filler. So if I do Alt, yeah, that's the same. So let's see. If we start here, I press Alt and go from there to there to there to there and back again. And then we're going to get that filled in. What options are we going to get? It's a shame I can't use my scroll wheel on this little thing here. That would be a lot easier. Chevron would be nice. Do you know what? Change of mind. We're going to go with stripes instead. And then this one here is going to connect to there. Yeah, excellent. And that one there is going to connect to there. Yeah, I think that should be a nice little junction. So it changes from this type of road to that type of road, and then they can head off onto the highway, which is fantastic. Okay, so let's continue this road in here a bit. I'll probably just sort of draw it out a bit. I mean, if that came straight in, I mean, we're not going to be building in all of this area just yet. I'd like it to sort of mimic that up there, but then it is going to be more industrial. So what I might just do is go straight out like that, And we'll just deal with that for now. And we're going to use this little area around here. So I'd like to continue this key wall down here. So let's do that. Okay, so I've got this road down here, little asymmetrical turning on the end. Of course, we're going to do dedicated turning lanes like that coming in, and that is going to be give way, so no traffic lights on there. I would like to put in the waste processing complex in here. Now, I want it bang up against the road, so what we're going to do is we're going to do that. Then we're going to do this. Let's pop this road in as close as it will go. Fantastic. All right, just up to there. And then we're going to take that out and move it round so it faces this way. And we'll do that again. Hope that's not costing us a load of money. It is. Never mind. That's it. So it's facing against that road, but it is smack up against this road here, which is exactly what I want. Excellent. So these are going to send out trucks to pick up waste from our waste transfer facilities, which we're going to pop around the place as well. So we've got lots of processing going on. We do need to run some water pipes down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run one straight down the middle of this main road here. And then I'm just going to run it straight across this field. Yeah, let's come out of down this road here and we'll just sort of connect that up. Yeah, like that. That'll do. This, as I said, will get changed at some point. And then they're going to need some power. So how are we going to get power down here? Let's maybe run power along the main road. And that can come straight out and actually go into there. Now, I know that I get lots of people telling me about the no power mod and the power street mod, whatever it's called. I'm trying my best to use as little amount of mods as possible. No goods to sell. Oh, that's not good. No pun intended. Yeah, so try and keep it as vanilla as possible, if that makes sense, while using a few mods. Oh yeah, we need to come down this road. So let's go like that. And then let's go like so. There we go. So that will start going. That should send out some trucks. Oh, not yet, because we haven't got any waste transfer facilities. Haha. So let's come along here. And let's see. What have we got at the moment then? So we have got, not that one there, this one here. We've got, this is actually taken into consideration the massive, great big one we've got over there. So what I actually want to do is add these up. So that's 200,000. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 800,000. Plus, that's 1 point something million, 1.2 million. With those 4, 5 there, garbage reserves. So we've got to make sure that we cover all of that. And we could sort of spread these out a bit. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete these. Am I getting money back for those? No. No. And then I'm going to put one of these in. So that is 250,000. So we need at least 5 of those. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm going to pop that there. Yeah, actually, that tucks in quite nicely there, doesn't it? And then I'm going to pop another one right next to it, if I can. Just about. I'm going to use the Move It mod and hopefully not mess this thing up by getting it right up against there. Yep, there we go. Trucks are going out. Excellent. So we can see how this is going. Oh, okay. So it's still actually counting this down here, even though it's not started yet. What? It's like not lit up. Power output, processing rate, garbage reserves, trucks in use. It probably doesn't kick in until this has picked up some trash. That is most probably it. Oops, and by taking those out, I've messed up my power. So let's just pop that back into there. There we go. Get everybody powered up again. Yeah. Okay, so with those 2 waste transfer facilities over here, I think we're going to need one more round this side. This does have an area of effect of pollution, so we want to make sure that we place it in a spot that isn't going to cause too many other problems. What have we got round here? Just some small shops and things. Could I fit that in there? No. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with these roads up here yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to connect that up on there. In fact, I'm going to make that this one here. Yep, there we go. And we'll do the same thing. We'll do giveaway and dedicated turning lanes. So they can connect up there. I'm going to rejig that at some point. But it means I can just put my waste transfer facility on here somewhere. So let's just maneuver some of these bits and pieces around here so we don't lose them. I'm going to take that, shiftify that all down there, and then we'll shiftify all of that up here somewhere so we can use it again later if we so wish. Look at all the trucks coming down here now. Fantastic. And then we're going to get this, and we're just going to draw that in there. So is that 90 degrees to all of this? Not really. I'd like to try and keep it that way if I can. What I'd like to do is have a lot more of these farms along here. Actually, that does look straight. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's fine. That's good. And then we'll just pop it up the side. Let's just pop it there for now. That'll do. Yeah, there we go. We'll add a few more in. And the pollution from that is nowhere near that. They are going to be driving through here. Now, what I could do... I mean, they're going to come through here anyway because they need to collect the trash. So I'll just leave it like that. That's fine. And then they've got access to down here if they need it. And yeah, there's lots of them coming along now, which is great. That is just what we need. And I think that should easily cover us. So what else could we put down here to make this look a little bit more industrial? Right, we are going to be spending a little bit of money here. So there's the pumping service, which we don't have yet, which we're going to pop in here. And then we have to hook that up. There we go. So that'll be fantastic. There we go. For the inevitability of me flooding the place like I always do, that will keep us nice and dry. And then we're going to need and I thought this one here was quite good, the waste disposal unit. Processing rate 48,000 a week. Now we've got this one here, which does 5,760 a week. So this one absolutely blows it out of the water. What is that going to cost us? 1,440 a week. What does this cost us? 4,860 a week. Wow. Why are we even using this thing? But I just like the look of it. I just think this is going to look absolutely fantastic. So if we can do a similar thing here, let's just pause the game. Let's remove that. We're going to butt that up against there. And if we start finding these are too expensive, we can always remove them at a later date. Let's just have that going along there and then up to there. Let's put those on so we don't get any problems. Yeah, that'll be good. And then what I'm going to do is grab that, turn it around and put it against this side. Excellent. And then we can just hook up the power like before. There we go. That certainly really does give off an industrial vibe, doesn't it? Look at that. That is absolutely brilliant. So that now is our trash through the roof. Yes. So what I could probably do then is turn this all the way down. Oh, and my education. Have I left it that low all that time? I've seen all your comments. I recorded ahead a few videos. And I've seen all your comments telling me how stupid I am putting those all the way down. Capacity, absolutely high, absolutely high. Yeah, we probably don't need it that high now, do we? Whoops. I'm going to drop it down just a bit. There we go. Let's have it at 80%, and I think that will do. And then, yeah, our trash all the way down. Yeah, we're covered. We're covered. Maybe not that far then. Let's go back to 80 for that one. That'll give us enough. Excellent. Right, good, good, good. So what else did I have to put in here? The ferry depot. Now, we put that all the way over here just for somewhere to put it. And I really didn't want to leave it there. Oh, can I get access to that yet? I bet I can't, can I? No. do you know what? I saw this comment so often, and I wasn't going to do it, but I am going to do it because I saw the comment so often. So I don't think you guys and girls are going to mind. So if we add that in, can I just butt that up? It's close. All right, do I want it to go here as close as possible? That would be better. Like that. Oh, that road there is just not quite pleasing to me. I wanted that to go straight into there. I'm wondering whether we could just cheat this a bit. Well, you know, not cheat it. We're using mods, aren't we? Let's do that. And then use the move it mod. Just to do that. Or if I do it this way. If I hold Alt, will it straighten that road? And that actually looks like it's built up on the side perfectly. Oh, that's it. So we're going to have that there. But that now means it's not connected to anything else. So if we get our ferry pathway and do this. So here, where we can't get across that square, because look, out of limits, can't anarchy it in or anything. Apparently what you can do is get the move it mod and grab it and move it over like this. Zip. And it'll automatically just extend it. And then you can just attach to that. Now, I did, you know, some people are going to say, oh, I can't believe you're doing that. Other people are like, well, yeah, you've got the mod, so you might as well. So I'm going for the, yeah, you've got the mod, you might as well. Thought. So let's get this hooked up. There we go. So things can get in and out of the depot as normal. Fantastic. So we also have our road maintenance depot, which I would like to sort of just squeeze in there. And I think that's going to be really handy. So if we have a look at, now which one is it? Here we go. So the coverage is just sort of over here. It's like miles away from all of this. But slowly but surely, these trucks will go out. There we go. Look, we can see them going out. And they will turn the roads green, which is what we want. So let's see if they can do that for us. There we go. So they're now onto our roads. They're going to start turning the red roads green. Give them a little boost. I think, if I remember correctly, if we click on this, yeah, they have a work shift, so they're only going to go so far. Let's just see how far this one gets. Yeah, not very far. So they've sort of gone down the main road. I think they're going to come down this main road over here. Yeah, which is good. Oh, no power over here. We'll get that sorted. And then as soon as they get to 100%, they will head back home again. So it's going to sort of depend on how far they can travel, whether their work shift counts if they're already on a road that's green. That would be a question worth answering. There we go. This one's maintaining the road. Nearly up to 100%. Hey, look at that. He's worked out his shift pretty well. He's going to actually get back to the depot by the time he gets to 100%. Look at that. Nice. Oh, you've got like a little bit left to go. Rather than do that bit of road there and go home. Oh, there we go. That answers our question. It doesn't count if the road is already green. Look, there's these roads up here. You could do some of these other roads. Yeah, no. Maybe this one down here. Why? What are you doing? Oh, there we go. Look, it's going up. Excellent. So over time, they should hopefully... Yeah, it must be random. There we go. Look, 100%. Then he's going to go back home. Or maybe 99% to the top. Cool. So we'll leave that one going. 100%. There we go. Funny, even though it's 100%, still changing some of the roads. Interesting. Right, and also just noticed as that truck went in, we need to do dedicated turning lanes there, and we need to do give way so these people can carry on down there. Right, the final thing that I would like to add is post-sorting facility, if I could say that. So we need to spread around some post offices, and we want them all to come back to a post-sorting facility. So how big is that? Yeah, excellent. So I want that to butt up against this road here. So this is turning into the little hub, isn't it, of factories and things. There we go. So as this stands at the moment, it's not going to do anything. But if we look over here, and grab for ourselves the post office. Let's just make that a little bit smaller. So these do have an area of effect, as you can see. If we pop those on here, they do have some noise attached to them. But also, here we go, this will be a perfect spot. Yeah, look, fantastic. So let's pop that one in. Let's turn off that and that. There we go, that's going to go in there. So they're all nice and happy. These shops won't mind the little bit of noise that goes around there. Cool beans. But yeah, we want to make sure that everybody's getting covered. And these will also help with the upgrading of houses as well. So that is definitely worth keeping in mind. So let's find a few other little spots for the... Look, there we go. Post, it's getting delivered. There's the post van. Look, the little pink one. So actually, even though the area of effect was sort of over here, he's travelling quite a distance. Let's pop one at this side. Oh, look, they're going down here as well. Oh, that is cool. They are covering much further than I thought. Look at that. And now that we're covering more of the needs in the city, our population is skyrocketing. We're still making absolutely tons of money. And this post office only costs 80 tea leaves a week. So I am going to pop another one in here somewhere. This little section here looks like it could be perfect. I'd like to give it its own little road. So let's grab a little road here. That one would do nicely next to these houses. We'll go like that. Thank you kindly. We'll make that give way. And then we'll pop him off the side of there. There we go. And out the trucks go. Fantastic. That is what we want to see. Get as much population in here as possible. And then let's... See, look, they've even had some of their posts collected all the way over here and here. So they do cover a long way, don't they? That's fantastic. We are going to pop one in here. And it's going to go right there. Off the roundabout. So these as well, if we take a look at one of these. They're going out to deliver their mail. So they automatically leave with 100%, and it's like the opposite, as you can see. And then as they go round, when they get down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then it will go back to the depot again. Excellent. Well, let's leave them running and let's reap the rewards of even more population. Fantastic. So we've got a couple of problems over here. Let's just take a look. So what's the matter with these commercial? No goods to sell, not enough goods to sell. Okay, well, we've said before that we are bringing in goods from the outside. I'm going to use this mod now to take mail off of here so we get a better view. Yeah, we are shipping in goods from the outside. And as it stands at the moment, that is only going to be done via truck, because the train stations we have along here are just passenger train stations. I would like to add in some cargo train stations. We do have those now as an option, don't we? Let's take a look. Yes, of course we do. So that would help with the goods for our shops. Or we could start making some more goods, which at the minute... We've got a few industry places over here, but it's not quite cutting it. So yeah, just to add to that, because we've only got passenger train stations and not goods train stations, it means that everything's coming in by road, which is fine. It just takes a little bit longer. Now, I just noticed that train there was backing up onto here as it was waiting to get in, which is not very good. So I'm going to move this node further down here, just so next time, if it's waiting, make sure it's still connected, that there's enough room to fit that train in. And I know for a fact I'm going to have to do the same over here. So let's just grab these. There we go. There we go. And do the same there. Excellent. Just to make sure we don't get any problems. And here we go. Look, you see, this train could be ours, but he's just taking stuff from outside the city to outside the city the other way as well. So do you know what? I'm thinking we should take advantage of that. I just want to move this darn tree out of the way. There it is, this big clump. Look. It's like got an extra... The middle of it's over here, so it thinks it's fine. But it's right overhanging the rail. And that one there. That one. That one. There it is. How about we have got over here train access. So let's just follow where this line goes. So if we connect it up to there, it can go down here. It can then swing round to the right. And we've just got a crossroads over there. And then it comes over here. It can swing round again. Basically, this is just heading out the city, isn't it? That's just going up there, that's going up there. Yeah, so how do we get it on our track that we've got here? I'm just wondering whether we connected it up. We're going to start just seeing enough stuff coming in, and it might just be quicker than going on the highway. Let's give that a go. Let's give that a go, unless we've got... Oh, no, we haven't got access to any of these yet, have we? No. Okay, let's do that then. So if we pop that in over here. Okay, so I just moved around a load of stuff here to try and fit it into this area. I think we're just asking too much, I'll be honest, of this bit here. So what I'm thinking we're going to do is... Let's grab some roads. We're going to have a one-way road going through this, but we're going to use this one for now. So it's going to branch off... Let's say there, and it's going to come all the way down to there, and then go back in again. So we're going to give all this space for our cargo, and then we're going to have it along here somewhere. And it's going to come in the left and go out the right. That is the way it normally works. So if we do that, and then we should be able to connect that line up with over there. Let's see how we go. There we go, like that. So they can come in there. We'll do dedicated turning lanes for coming in. Thank you very much. It's got parking spaces along here as well, but then they'll come in and leave over here. This is definitely going to be a roundabout. So we are going to use... Right, it's going to give me 2-lane roads. We shall change that. There we go. Do we need to go for 3? Yeah, I think we'll go for 3. Let's just be better safe than sorry. So what have we got here? 3-lane road with what? Parking spaces on both sides. No, thank you. No parking. That is the one we want. So we'll go with that. And I think we've got a power line going through there. Excellent. Let's just pause that for a sec. Control, Shift, left click. Set that all up. So no node changing, you notice, on this node, but they can pick their lane on the nodes of entry and exit. And let's just check. Parking's fine. Speed 40. So they're going to slow down a bit there. That's okay. This is all 30 along here. That's okay. This is 50. Yeah. So that should hopefully keep that moving at a reasonable speed. Now, has this got all power through here? That is now making its own power, of course. Well, we can just connect this back up again over the top of there. There we go. Excellent. Oh, look at all of that. Look at all of that cargo coming into our city. So let's just check where these are all going to. So, to the real cereal. Yep, that's in our city. No, that's interesting. Okay. So he's taking stuff to that one. Okay. What else have we got? Let's have a look here. Home of the stuff store. Yeah, it's taking stuff to the store. That's taking stuff to the real cereal. Fresh food pharmacy. Yeah. So this is definitely going to make a huge difference to the amount of goods. And we saw the train coming and going. I'm just wondering whether we could, once we unlock these squares, we could attach it to this line too. So we can have trains coming from both directions. But at the moment, even coming from one direction works perfectly fine for me. Wow, there is so much coming in. Look at that. They are just flying in. They are absolutely flying in. What we're going to do, we're going to change this bit here. Once it comes out to this one here, we want a 2-lane road. So I'm going to change that and that and that where they come out. And then what I'm going to say is you can't change lanes there or there. So they can pick their lane when they come out, and then they can also change their lane here if they wish. And that just means they can double up a bit and hopefully get out a bit quicker, which they are. And most of them are heading this way into the city. I'm interested to see what kind of traffic I'm causing down there. Wow, there's so many coming in. And now because of our train line going over the top, we're causing... What do you reckon our traffic's gone down? 60-odd%? Oh, still 78%. But yeah, this is causing issues now. So I didn't want to go above or below and sort of change the road or anything. But I think that's what we're going to have to do. Although it's a shame because I do like the detail. I don't know. I'm just going to keep my eye on it a minute and just see how it goes. What's with all the stopping and the starting? Look at them. They're like... Let's just make sure that there's no hidden stop signs in there or something like that. What am I looking for? This one here, junctions. No, we're okay. Let's just see this one here. If I tell them to keep going, and like these are stopping here as well. Don't do that. Just keep going. Just keep going. Might be because I've messed around with the nodes and stuff. But actually, look, it's not backing up because a lot of them were going up here anyway. So that's fine. We'll keep that little detail. I like that. Let's fly along here and just make sure that this isn't causing a huge backup of traffic. Yeah, you see, now we've got these little tiny roads going through here. And they're choosing this one. Do you know what? It isn't that bad because they're spreading themselves out. Oh, whoa. Yeah, so what I thought was going to happen has happened. Okay, so oh, you've got no power there. Sorry, let's get you some power. There you go. Yeah, what I thought was going to happen has happened. So let us adjust this road along here. I want a 4-lane road, which I can never flipping find now because I'm not using network extensions too, so I don't know what the roads look like. Yeah, so I think we're going to take this one, 4-lane 2-way road with trees. And once it gets out of the industrial area down here, we're going to upgrade. Oh, that's like a massive one, isn't it? No. This one here, that's a small one. If we could, let's just pause that and pop that in there. I'm going to do that and hopefully not get a ton of trees up here. Looks like I will get a ton of trees up here. Well, that's fine. I can sort that out afterwards. I'm going to do that all the way down to there. And then what I'm going to do is turn that back on again. And if I use the Move It mods and just do this, it'll get rid of the trees but keep the houses. Yes, there we go. There's a little teeny tiny one that I missed right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. And then we're going to do this. There we go. Excellent. And then we'll go back to what we were. Put that back on. Move It mod. Up and down. Yeah, that's it. So that gives extra lanes. And what we can do as well is do dedicated turning lane all the way along here. There we go. And then when we get to here, that should be okay. I might just change this to a 3-lane now that it's getting busier. And then I've got something else that I want to do as well. Yeah, I just went back into my into my mods and made sure that loading screen mod was actually showing me all the roads that I had because it wasn't. I'd somehow turned some off. Without parking. Which one is it? No parking. That one there. That's the one. Yeah, that's going to go in. That's going to go in. That's going to go in. There we go. So that will keep things going. And let's just make sure that's set up. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So let's just keep an eye on this traffic coming down here for a second. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's moving. We're getting a little bit of stoppages around here, which I think we can do something about that. So if we come in here and say, look, you guys keep going, you guys keep going, you guys keep going all the way along there, then that will just get through a lot quicker. One other thing that I could do is I would like to give them access to the highway. Now, they're mostly heading in that direction. So it could just be one little lane over the top, maybe mirroring this and then connecting there. For coming back the other way, I'm just wondering actually whether we could swing a road, connect it there. Let's just have a go. Let's just see what we can do. So what am I going to need here? I'm just going to need, let's start off with a normal 2-lane road. Nothing too complicated, this one. Let's turn off road guidelines, see what we can come up with. Okay, after a little jiggery and a little bit of pokery, we've got this 2-lane road comes down here. They're going to come out at the end there. This, I don't want doing that. I don't want them to use it as a turnaround. So that's going to go like that. So they can come down this slope, through all of these trees. Let's move some of these tree clusters out of the way. There we go. Excellent. Yeah, very good. Yep, so they can come down there and they can join onto the highway now and head that way. Or if they're coming back the other way, they can come up this slope, swing around, and then just join straight onto there. So looks like we're going to get some cars using this. And what I'm going to do as well is say, just keep going, just keep going. So there's no need to stop in the middle there. And hopefully that'll be okay. I might just change that one there to an asymmetrical road. So if we just do that. This one here, is that the one that's going to be the right colour? Let's have a look. Yeah, I think that's the one, and that's a pretty big one as well. There we go. So then we can have... Yeah, not quite dedicated turning lanes. So we've got left, right, and straight on. Is there a 1 to 3 asymmetrical road? That would almost be too good to be true. And there is. Oh, look at that. So now they can go any direction they like. I'm just wondering whether... if we change some of these other roads as well. Because I'm thinking this is going to get super busy. So I want 4, no parking there. And then I want... Where does that go? That goes down here. So that's okay. That's going to give us dedicated turning lanes almost there. Which is good enough. Is this now traffic lights? I think it might be. We'll have a look at that in a sec. And then the asymmetric road for the other one will be fine. That one there will be okay for their coming in. And that one there will be okay for their coming in. Yeah, it's near enough. I think that is... Do you know what? As we've got this one and it's small enough, we might as well use it here, here, and here. And then you've got turns for everybody. And then we don't want traffic lights there. What do we want there? I want those to give way. And do I want them to give way? Let's just keep an eye on that for a moment or two and see how that goes. Well, I'm really pleased with the way this area has turned out. Oh, look, there's a load of vacuum trucks going out to do a job. This hasn't solved the problem of importing so many goods, but it's a good start to our industry area here over by the port, and certainly setting up this cargo train area is going to help a lot. And I'm really liking the way the junctions are looking. Let's come over here on the highway. You might have noticed I'm trying to not use any cookie cutter junctions, intersections, whatever you want to call them, from the workshop, but to make them myself, and I think they're working out really well. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and be sure to check out the next video on the screen too. Have a fantastic day. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello everybody and welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa, and we're here in New Tealand, and today I have some big plans. We are going to sort out the problem that we have not having enough goods in our city. I've got some cool warehouse assets and some other ideas to help us with that. And we're going to expand our farm. We're going to try and make as much money as we can. See if we can get going with some factories. So much to do. So let's follow this donut van. See where he's going. And then we will dive right in. Okay, so as we can see, we are getting... What is this guy doing here? We are getting a lot of deliveries coming in, and for some reason this guy is not going. Is there accidentally a traffic light on there? No, you can go. Just keep on going. It's like this guy's broken down. Well, there we go. Rescued your tractor for you. I don't know what he was doing. But yeah, we need some goods, because if you remember from last episode, we've got a lot of buildings like this which aren't very happy. They're abandoned, there are no goods to sell. And to do that, we need some generic industry. So what I'm thinking of doing is just utilising a little bit of space around here, this other entrance off of the highway, and just getting some generic industry in here. So let me just see if I can put a road structure together that is going to make sense. Okay, so in here we're just going to put a small little industrial zone, nothing too complicated. There we go, we'll just fill this bit in and just try and make some goods ourselves. That is the idea. So I'm going to take all of this here, and what I don't want to do is set it up as any speciality at all. We do have some need for industry, so that's fantastic, and that is definitely going to help with our look over here of all this industrial stuff. And also we've got some warehouses and things that I've downloaded. So what we're going to do once these grow in, I'm just thinking about popping some in there as well. Yeah, let's do that, and let's do that, and let's see what we get. Okay, there we go. We have a nice selection of different looking warehouses along here, which is great. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. What I do want to put over here is we are going to be making a lot of goods, as we mentioned. Now, these are all going to be complaining about not enough workers, because workers can't get here yet, but we're going to be fixing that. So let's have a look what we've got in here. So I've got a load of cargo stuff and some warehouses as well. Let's have a look. Oh, brick warehouse. I think that would look quite nice with some of these buildings over here. Let's just put one of those in. Yeah, I like the look of that. I want a few of those along here. And then what we should be able to set these to is zoned industry. I thought I could set them as goods. I can set them as goods here. So actually, I'm going to do that, because these are going to produce goods, and then they're going to get sent over here. And because I'm using the more effective transfer mod, I think it's called, they will rather send to a warehouse first, and then the warehouse will use its own trucks to take the goods out to the places where they're needed. So I think that could be pretty helpful. So I'm actually going to plop in another couple over here, and we're going to go goods, and we're going to go goods. There we go. So I'm hoping that these are going to fill up first. That's the plan. Just wonder whether I could fit another one in there, or would that be... Oh, I can. It's going to get rid of the rocks, but that's okay. So let's set that as goods as well. And we're going to leave them all unbalanced for now. We'll see how many goods this provides for us. And that's eventually... It's not going to make a huge dent, but it's going to stop us having to import as many goods. Now, last episode, this was up to like 1,300 or something like that. So we'll see how much that changes. At the minute, these are going to be importing because I put them on balanced. But soon they will have enough in there to then send into the city. And then using this view again, but looking at our whole city, we can then see where those goods are being called for. So these shops along here are calling for goods. These shops here over in Chestnut Hills are calling for goods, and this Chai waterfront area with our rundown buildings, they are calling for goods as well. And what I'm thinking of doing is popping a couple of just teeny tiny small warehouses in here that can be a little local store. These are massive. A little local store of goods for us. Oh, I thought, oh, that's like the smallest one. Is there any other smaller ones? I mean, the next one would be like a little yard, but that's pretty big. That's pretty big. Okay. It might need to be just a little one like this. Let's just see how that looks. So it's in amongst our... Come and have a little cup of tea, grab some ice cream. I'm just wondering where there's a better place to pop that. I'm just wondering over here, actually. Let's just leave it there for a second. If we can just run... a little tiny industry road down here off of this one. Where's the node? Oh, it's like right that close. Let's use the move it mod. We're just going to shiftify that along a little bit. Then we're going to draw that in like there, and we'll see what we can do. Let's just maneuver this around. Oh, by the way, I did see the comments saying that I'd accidentally connected these paths here to this road so people could get in here without paying, but I've sorted that out. So let's then move it mod this. No, move it mod, get the node, stretch it out. Yeah, I don't want that to join, so I'm going to yoink that over there. Let's just see if that is big enough to take our little warehouse. Where is it? There it is. Let's grab that. Move that over here. I want that just to fit in there without messing up any of this. That is the plan. So let's just do this. There we go. That should be okay. Perfect. There we go. So its own little side road thing. There we go. Just change the angle of that a bit. It's popped traffic lights on there. Well, we don't want that. So let's go like that. There we go. And then we'll do this the same. And we're going to set this to filled with goods. So here we go. So once that other thing over there has got balanced, I mean, this is going to be calling for the goods as well. But then we'll have a nice store of goods here, which will help with these buildings. For absolutely sure that would be plenty for those. And then we just want another one in here somewhere. Okay, so I'm looking at this little bit of space up here, which is between the railway line and the highway. I'm thinking that's not going to be the most desirable place to live, but a nice little industry area over here would be great, because then that's giving, let's turn it around the way that we're used to, that's giving this whole area here more access to industry. What you'll notice is, a good tip is, I'm spreading out the industry. We're going to have some there, got a little bit there, we're going to have a bit more over here, so that is going to cut down on traffic a lot. But as we have a cargo train terminal here, if I could squeeze one into this little section here, and we don't even have the whole of the square, so it is going to be a bit of a squeeze, that would be good. So let's see what we can do. Looking into the future, I would like a road coming off of here and then running around this way, and then it would go over the top of the highway to give access to there, but we don't have that at the moment, so I'm going to have to just make do with a little tunnel type road going under there. Right, after a little bit of finagling, I've got this thing sorted out, and until we own this bit of land over here, it's going to be this little tunnel that goes underneath, which is working quite well, brings the people into here with all the cargo and the stuff, and then that can unload. Have we got any cargo trains coming in? I can see nothing. Ah, here we go. This one over here, let's just speed that up a bit. There we go. So that's going to unload a load of cargo for us. And here they come, and they're all turning across and turning around at the end. Ah, okay. That's fine, actually, because it means it's not blocking anybody coming in. I'm just wondering whether we could just do a little turnabout for them here, like a little mini roundabout. How about something like that? A highway ramp, that will do. Pop that on there. Nice and small. Yeah, we're going to need to make some space here. I don't know whether this is going to fit in. Let's make that... Oh, no, let's not make that high. Let's go down a bit. There we go. Yeah, nice. That just fit in perfectly, didn't it? Well, let's just do a bit of finagling. There you go. We'll just go with that. I don't know whether everybody's going to use it, but... yeah, hopefully that will help a little bit. So, now they're going to bring in their cargo in here. Hopefully the people in this area are going to get much more cargo delivered to them. And then what we want over here, in case we all forgot, which I almost nearly did, was we want a little tiny warehouse in here, which, let's try one of these. Oh, look at that. That will just fit in that spot there. That is perfect. You know what? I reckon I could fit two in there. Oh, I bet if I cheat it in with a bit of anarchy mod, because that should fit in there perfectly fine. Nice. So now we can have, I'm going to have both of those on filled and filled, and auto save, quick sip of tea. Yeah, there we go. So that's going to give us a bit of a stock of some goods over here as well, which I think is going to be really handy. And because I've set those to fill, it won't be long before we get some cargo trains coming in and filling these things up, which will just be great. Let's just double check over here how this is going. Has this been filled up with goods yet? Yeah, almost. So we'll come back to that once that's filled and hope it's going to start helping over there. Then let's come all the way back down here to our industry area. There we go. And nobody's complaining about the lack of jobs anymore. They're all nicely upgrading as well, which is fantastic. But what I wanted to do was to add a bus line coming down this way. So if we just turn that off and grab this. I'm going to have the bus line come all the way over to here. Actually, we need that on, otherwise we can't see what we're doing. And then I want that to head out this way. So let's have it stop there opposite this one, so people can come into that farm if they so desire. And then I want that to run all the way back over here. Here we go. So let me just check where that's going. So that's going to go up round the back. Oh, okay. Well, if it's going to go up round the back, let's stop it out there outside the train station and back there, and then all the way back again. Let's just do the opposite. Yeah, that'll be good. We'll do that. We'll stop opposite over there, and then we'll bring that all the way back down here to finish that off. Excellent. So that is going to our new district. Let's change the name of that. And we're going to do a nice little... Oh, we've got that already. Let's go a greeny colour. We've already got green. What haven't we got? Blue is what it started off with. So this is hub to industry until we get a name for that. How many vehicles is that going to have? 21 vehicles. I don't think so. We'll go with 5 and we'll see how that goes once we've expanded this, whether that is enough. Right, so now we've got this area along the back here. This is called Earl Grey Industries because it did have our industries in here, but we are just going to do a little bit of a change. I'd like to add a park and a few other little items in here. So let's dive into our unique buildings, and I'd like to pop in the hypermarket, which will be good. That will sort of fit over here somewhere. We've also got the cinema that I'd like to add in as well, which will be nice. And then I want to put a park in the middle. I'm not sure. We may sort of possibly sneak something else in here as well. We shall see. But I want to start with the park. And I'd like that to be right out the front here as we come out. Before we do that, I'm just going to use the Move It mods. Actually, we'll start there. Just to straighten those out. Nice little slope. There we go. That's better. I think the other side is probably fine, but we'll do it anyway. Oh, slight adjustment. That's fine. We'll just make that the same height as that. There we go. So I want the park to be here. So let's just take a look at what parks we have available to us. If we have something a bit nice, a bit eye-catching, that will look good there. Right, so as we're going to be doing shopping here, how about the statue of shopping? And let's set this up with some park paths that they can use to get in and out. I quite like these ones here. The standard park path. We're not going to charge people to come into here, so we'll just run those straight off of our road here. I'm going to go perhaps as wide as this. Let's just turn off road guidelines. And we'll have that going up to there. We might lift that up a tiny bit in a moment. And we're going to put this on here. Must be placed inside a park area or roadside. Ah, okay. Well, we can make it a park. We don't have to charge people to get in here, do we? So let's just mark a park zone. There we go. That's looking good. And then this can be off the pack, off the back. Surely we've got enough space to put that in. That's why I was laughing. Yeah, there we go. So we're going to pop that in there. We have to do a bit of smoothing out of the landscape as well, I think. Let's give ourselves some space around here. There we go, it's a good start. And then I'm going to take these ones here, and I'd like that to come up either side. I can do that without destroying anything. Yeah, there we go, that's fine. Let's just move that along a bit and line that up. That's good. And then we can have, let's have a look. Let's see if our hypermarkets will fit in off of here. That is going to need a bit of space as well. Let's do a bit of smoothie along here. I think that should do. There we go. Excellent. And we can just extend this road a bit using the Move It mods. Fantastic. And it's got some parking outside as well, which is good. And I think I've accidentally destroyed a bit of this road here. So we can put that back in. There we go. Very good. Yep, that looks nice. And then on the other side, let's go back into here. We can pop our cinema. Now, how big is that? That is not too big. So what I'm thinking of doing is popping the cinema there and then see if we can get like a little parking area in here. But I don't have parking roads. So we're going to do this the old-fashioned way. So we've got Earl Grey Industries, which we're going to change the name of. We're going to set... how shall I do this? Yeah, we'll leave it as Earl Grey Industries, but we're going to set this in here as organic and local produce. There we go. And then we're going to mark in here the size we need. I think, actually, that might be just the size we need. Let's see what we get growing in here. Oh, there we go. Chai Key has reached level 3. Fantastic. So we've got some more items we can pop in there. There we go. It's 2x2 or 2x3. So I've got a 2x3 there, which I've then marked as historical, and I put another 2x2 next to it. And over here, let's see. Yep, we've got one come in. Let's keep that one. And then we'll destroy these ones and see what we get. And then I'm going to run some paths up the middle here as well, once these are all in. There we go. I think this area is looking quite fancy. So we've got all this parking down here. We can see people popping in with their personal electric vehicles. Got some other paths coming up here without gates. You don't need gates everywhere. I want it to be a free park anyway. And then we've got our, little attraction over here. People are loving the hypermarket already. They're flocking over here. And how is the cinema going? Yep, there's people turning up. Wonder what they're watching. Can we find out? No, but there's 100 odd people in there, which is brilliant. What I want to do here is try and get a park this end to give these guys some park coverage as well. So I'm just going to take the bus depot from here, because that was an industry area, but it isn't anymore. And we're going to bring that all the way over here, and that can just pop in. Let's just pop that in there, and we'll just extend that road a bit for a bit of extra coverage. There we go. That's good. So then all... Oh, wow. I tell you what, this map has been fantastic to build on. I've gone too far. Here we go. So now we've got access to all of this. And what I'd like to put in here is a friendly neighbourhood park. And the area of effect there is almost going to cover all of that. So let's just do something here. Right, so now we've got a nice little park over here with a nice little walk through this area, which is great. They can come down here, look up at the lovely mountains, and we are going to be building up there at some point. Pop over here to the cinema, check out the local park, come shopping at the Hypermarché if they wish to do that. Looking very, very swish, I have to say. And then just out the back here, let's have a little something for the kids. We're going to have a road coming off of there. And we're going to have... Now I've got to find this thing again. I know it was in here somewhere. Here we go. This was the one. A skate park. Which is just going to run off of that road there. There we go. Fantastic. Yep, they're going to love coming over there and playing in there. And then if we can have some sort of other kiddies type park next to that. Oh, I'll tell you what we could do. Is we could pop in some tennis courts. Yeah, let's do that. So if we just run that along there, and then we could have one there, and the other one right next to it as well. Oh, imagine coming here to play tennis. Right below the mountains here. That would just be absolutely fantastic. And then on the other side, this little spot here, will we be able to fit this in? How much bigger is it? Oh, that's quite a bit larger, isn't it? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll get this, and we'll go down there to there. We'll use the Move It mod to get that as far over as possible without it actually connecting. And then we'll go this way. Oh, yeah, look at that. Nice. And I'm going to grab this one here and extend that as well. Let's have a look at that. Nice little sporting complex. I can just imagine walking over this bridge with my kids. Can we stop over here? Can we go to the skate park and go and play some basketball? They would absolutely love that. And we've still got a bit of space over here. So how about another sort of park here that we can have some paths walking around there? I think that'd be nice. Let's pop in a large playground. I mean, these up here are pretty much covered for park usage, but we'll get that in there as close as we can. Yeah, that's good. And then we can just add some little paths and things in here as well. So we'll use the same one that we've got. Yeah, let's just sort of run that. Maybe just a bit round up there. And then we'll have another bit coming out up here. No, maybe not. We'll go along there. There we go. I think that looks really nice. I think that looks really nice indeed. Excellent. Well, I think this little area down here is looking fantastic. I've just renamed it to Earl Grey Gardens, as that is now what it is, which is great. Let us come over here just to check out how it's all going with our cargo. Our commercial goods, I should say. These two buildings here still... Yeah, still abandoned, although I think one or two of the others perhaps not abandoned where they were before. I've set this to balance now, so hopefully these freight trucks won't be in use all the time and we'll be able to come out here and deliver some goods. But I'm sure, give it some time, that will sort itself out. And then if we go over to here, our other two little warehouses, yeah, I've got those on balanced as well now. So give those time and that will definitely help as well. Look, they are using the roundabout. Just what I want to see. Wow, there we go. So what do you reckon to those builds? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for your continued support. And why not check out another video on the screen as well. Have a fantastic day. Take care. Bye-bye. Yeah, thanks game. Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of City Skylines with me, Biffa. Thank you very much for joining me. Here we are in our city of New Tealand, and we've got absolutely tons to do today. One of the things is working on this area that we've just gone past here. As many of you commented, we unlocked this square here to get more population in our city, and then we decided to fill it all with industry. So I've got some plans for that. Also got a couple of fixes that you've been putting in the comments, which were a couple of videos ago because I record ahead, as I tell you, but we're going to get to those. And one of them is in our new area that we built, and I love following these trains along and seeing this is what we built. So if you didn't see this last episode with all our parks and our commercial stuff, people can come and spend their money. Yep, loving it, looking good. So over here, let's come all the way over here to this industry area. Okay, had a few comments, and I thought this was a fantastic point. Is I've got a bit of a problem with the slope of this road going down here, trying to fit it under the bridges. You know, I think I've done a pretty good job of getting it underneath. But someone said, why don't you just put the roundabout on the ground and the highway over the top? And I thought, flipping heck, do you know what? I never thought of that. So let me switch this around, and I think that's going to help our bridge slope situation here. There we go. A little bit of finagling later. Let's put this back to how it should be. And that should work much, much better now. They can go over the top. And when they come down here, this road can be a lot lower. So what we can do as well is grab that one with the picker mods. We're going to upgrade that to connected to the ground. And I think there's another one in there. There we go. And now there's going to be a lot more space for getting underneath. And we can even lower this roundabout down a little bit if we need to, just to level this out. So let's just grab that node, that node, that node, and that node. Let's just slope those. Nope, that's lifted them up. Well, I'll tell you what, as they're all connected and selected, let's just drop that down a bit. There we go. Much, much better. I'm liking that. Oh, good grief. Not so much that. Let's just put that up a little bit. There we go. Excellent suggestion. We could lower this corner down here as well. And that one there. Cool. Okay, so that was one fix. Thank you very much for that. The other one is all the way over the other side of the city here. Okay, ignore all the buildings that are abandoned because not enough workers. We'll be working on that in a bit. Now, this guy again has someone here has broken down again. That is weird that they're doing that. But as you can see, I've had this commented to me, which is a little bit odd. Let's just pause it here a second. So we set this up so they go in this lane and that lane. And what they should do is change nodes there, but they're not. Every single vehicle coming in, let's just use the in-game tool. Select that road there. Every single vehicle coming in is going left. Look. Oh, we've got this one here. Oh, we've got one who isn't. Oh, look, he's coming through. So all the trucks coming out of here are all going left. And as you can see, some of them are going all the way to the end to turn around and come back again. So that's a little bit odd, but I wanted them to stay in their lanes there. So what I'm going to do is use this tool. We're going to select this node and say, as you come through here, you can change your lanes. And just see whether that makes a difference. Is anybody going to come? I might just have to remove those lane connectors there. Let's just wait for the next cargo train to come in. Here we go. No, they're all going to stick in that lane. That's slightly annoying. Okay, well, I'll tell you what then. We'll just delete that. We could do it there instead. But we'll do that, and then hopefully they'll change. There we go, like this tractor here. He's gone round there. Okay, much, much better. There we go, new cargo load coming in. So what that means now is not all of them are going to want to go through the city. I'd probably say about half of them are now coming down and going along this other road, which means they do now have an easier access to the highway if they need it. So that might help the little problem we had along here of traffic, although we have sort of solved that anyway. So that's good. By the way, our traffic in our city here is 85%, so not too shabby at all. So the other little fix was this little intersection that I built over here, and I thought it was good, and most people were like, yeah, that's really good. Yeah, well done. I like that. But then, of course, this one here has to unnecessarily go across the highway again to join this road, which, you know, if this road was already here, you could see how that would be the case. And I did go to lots of pain to try and get this thing to line up properly over there. But what we should be doing is, if I grab this, let's just do a bit of finagling. Finagling, that seems to be the word of the day, doesn't it? So if we just grab this over here and just connect this up a little bit differently. There we go. So now coming up here, this is just one lane going straight over, joining the highway there. And now this one coming up this side can just join straight there. And it just makes that unnecessary little extra road that we had not there anymore, you know. So that's good. And then maybe we could just straighten this out a teeny tiny bit. I think that looks okay. Cool, good. That was the next fix. And then the other thing that was mentioned was about my ferry stop. So we have ferry stops. We've got one there, and we now have it connected all the way around here to our ferry, whatever it's called over here, depot. So we could add some more ferry stops in, which we will do, but I want to build over here. So when we unlocked one of these squares, this square here, we unlocked this area. And I think we can put some high-density residential in here because we are desperately trying to get to 15,000. We've done the one before. Yeah, that is our next target. We can unlock another square. We get access to a whole load of extra cool stuff. So we need to see what we can do here to get on and off of this highway. And I think we are going to go for... Let us grab these rocks. Let's grab these little things here. Let's grab... Okay, some of those things are going to disappear. We're just going to put a small little junction in here. Nothing too complicated. Okay, there we go. Nothing too complicated. Let's just make sure this is set up. I don't want to downgrade this road. We've got two lanes coming in, one going off. I don't want to downgrade that one. So we're just going to do a dedicated turning lane off there. Dedicated turning lane off there. And then when it comes back on, we're going to do reverse lane mathematics. We're going to grab our highway road. And we're going to upgrade that little section there. So we've got an extra lane coming on. And this bit here isn't going to let me. Darn you, game. I'll tell you what. I could finagle it with the Move It mod, but forget it. That'll be fine. Let's just make that a little bit longer. There we go. And then we'll just do some Hugo there. So they all get a lane to come on, and then they merge down there. And I think that will be absolutely fine. Let me just check the speed. So it's 100 through there, 80 up here. I'm going to drop this down to 60, 60, 60. So we get no chance of somebody thinking, oh, this is quicker, and going straight up and over. Yeah, we'll see how that goes anyway. Okay, so now we have access to this area. Let's maybe just draw some extra roads in here. Oh dear. Oh, what is going on? I think we've had a fire in our sewage treatment plant. That's what's going on. Although they still show us working. Oh, they're here. Look, putting them all out. Oh my goodness me. That's what happens when you've got no redundancy and you're relying on one thing. There we go. We're sorted. And now there's no power. What the heck? Okay, this is working again. I think we're okay. That's okay. That's okay. Garbage is okay. Just a load of fires. Please put the fires out. We're not a fan of fires over here. Okay, right. So this is going to be like our main sort of road around here. And then we're going to try and use this space as well as possible. I think we are going to go for a sort of gridded design with trees, as that's a nicer road, increases land value. How are we going to do this? Okay, I'd like the square to be sort of lined up with what we've got going on here. So I'm going to take that road like that. And then we're just going to start building some squares in and see where we end up with this shape. Right, so we've got some roads laid out here. Don't forget that basically our aim in this area is to just try and get our population up as much as possible. Let's get some of these roads at a good height. So there we go. I'd like this all to be flat. So let's use our move it tool. We're going to do that. We're going to select nodes and we're going to just go all the way along here and set that all to the same height. We're going to do that one there. We're going to do this one here. There we go. So that should sort that all out. Oh, that's gone down. Let's leave that up. This one here is a bit hawky-balky as well. So let's grab... Make sure we don't grab the wrong nodes. All of those I want the height of this one. Yeah, that's okay. And then this one over here, we can go from there to there to there. And we can use the slope just to slope that up, and then we can just use a little bit of smoothing just in a couple of these places. We'll do the same here, there to there to there, and slope objects. Yeah, that's okay. And then we'll just set this all at a similar height all around here. A bit of a beachfront going on, fill in that hole. Going to put some services up here right by the highway. We've got this space along here, which will be fine because that can come off of this road both sides. So we'll just smoothly smooth that bit, smoothly smooth this bit, and I think just make this a little bit bigger here, and this bit over here is fine. Bit of extra land, I think we'll be good to go. Yeah, nice. So let us get a district in here. So let me know some names for this district. What have we got? What features do we have? We're on this little peninsula, I suppose you'd say, over here. We've got these two bridges, which I think look really nice. I like the detail on these bridges. Very, very funky, I have to say. Yeah, and we've got the highway, we've got the train. So something related to all of that and tea is the way that we want to go. And how many people do you reckon we're going to fit in here? Well, we can check it all at the end. We've got 0 population at the minute. We've got 5,000 left to go. Can we do it with what we've got? I hope so. So before we get people moving in, we want to make sure that they have got all the coverage of all the different things. Oh, do you know what? We don't use the Child Healthcare Centre and the Elder Care Centre enough, do we? We've put them over here. And we've got them over there. No, I'll take it all back. We've got plenty. And these have got a huge area of effect. So we are going to put them definitely in our new area. So let's start with our Child Healthcare Centre. I like that little spot there. That would be good. The Elder Care Centre. I want to put that over here. It's got the railway line behind, but it's got a lovely view of the bay. I think that is just fantastic. We've got a crematorium, which we need to sort of squeeze in. I want this to be sort of services and things. So I'm going to pop that right at the end by the highway over there. So that's everything we need really from this area. Yoga garden. How big is that? That's got a reasonably nice area of effect as well. Could I squeeze that in? Over there. Why not? And then a community pool. Where are our schools going to go? I think our schools are going to go over here. I've got to be careful not to take up too much space with all of this sort of stuff. And then find... Oh, that's good. I like that. We'll do that one there. And then we'll pop a high school right opposite. Do you know what? I'm changing my mind on that. And I tell you why. This is very high quality land, isn't it, along here? If we look in this one here and the one with the money on it, this is very high land value, and I don't need to take it up with schools. Whereas over here, we could put in a little school area, couldn't we? Let's smoothify this little spot here down a little bit more, like that. And then we'll take a nice road. We'll take this one here. Ooh, just noted that's not connected properly. We'll fix that in a sec. And we're going to have a little road come off of here. Literally run along there like that. And then this one here we're going to reconnect. There we go. We're going to go in properly. Yeah, that's in properly. I think the rest are okay. I'll double check at some point. Yeah, and then we're going to move these over here. So you're going to go right up against the highway because you kiddie winkies really won't care about that. I'm going to grab another little road up there. Get some nice trees. Why not? We're going to pop that one up against there. And then we'll have our pool right next to it there. Yeah, that looks like a nice little complex. And then we'll just extend this road. Ever so slightly. There we go. Cool. We can detail that a bit as well. Nice. So we've skipped one here. We need some emergency services in. One fire engine will be perfectly fine over here. That is going to go in our little services spot. I think that really can fit in there if we just anarchy that in. Let's just have a look. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That is absolutely no problem at all. And then we need a police station. Let's go for one of the more modern looking ones. And that is also going to squeeze in there. Excellent. Let's just cover up that little bit of tarmac. There we go. Nice. And then we've done the schools. Buses we haven't got. Parks. Yeah. Let's put... Botanical garden is huge. And that would cover the whole thing. Let's put a couple of small parts. Because as we said, we want to make sure that most of this is for people to live. So we're going to pop that one there. And then I'm going to do... So what area did that cover? Most of it. So if I put one sort of along here, that will mostly cover everything else. And then we're going to move this rock. Let's try that again. Do this one here. That rock is going to come up there. I do like to save the rocks. I haven't placed many rocks in New Tealand. Oh, autosave. Quick sippity. I haven't placed many rocks in New Tealand, but we've certainly saved many rocks. I think that is going to be okay for now. What about walking paths? I want to get all these sort of things sorted before we just chuck a load of people in and then we have to remove it all. I'm just thinking whether we could have path that comes under here. Let's do that. And then let's come round here. Let's turn off the road guidelines so we can sort of come through the trees and along the back, join this path where the school is. Straight along there, and then it can sort of curve around and join. Let's go straight again. Oi, oi, straight. Come on. There we go. And then you can curve through here like that. Connect that bit to there. Let's have a look. This is all connected okay. Maybe we could just do another little one up by the highway just to sort of get to that crossing there. That'll be fine. Thinking a quicker route for these to get over to the train station. Could we add a little crossing over here? I think that might be a good idea. So let's go up like this and over the top. Don't mess with the rocks. Okay, you go down there. So you come along there like that. I think that's going to be perfectly high enough. And then we'll just go straight down. Yep. And then this one here will go straight down. And just go and connect to there. Yeah, there we go. So they can get over the highway, get down to here, walk through to the train station. Anywhere else we could add some paths in? Underneath here. Yeah, for sure. There's space. And then maybe another one over here. Anywhere there's crossings, and I think, yeah, you know, want to save a bit of walking. Good, excellent. That looks good to me. So let me just add some water pipes in. I don't believe we have any here at all. No. So that's all covered, but then of course we need to get water from over here, and oh my goodness me, I mean there is no easy way to get from one side to the other with the squares that we have. So for now, we are going to commission a huge underwater pipe that's going to get all our water coming over here. Let's hope we've got enough water. Is that all going to fill up? I mean, we could have... Do you know what, actually? Because I always... Yeah, I want it all connected to the same grid. I was going to say we could put like a large water tower over here, but I hate having the separate grids because it sort of messes up the budget and stuff. I think that is everything we're going to need in here, apart from one more thing. I'm going to put a bus line in here. So let's put that back on. Let's select that. Oh, we do... Oh, that's a train line. So we're going to have... Which way is that going to go? Yeah, this bus line here is going to run through these little estates that are here. And I'll tell you why. That's going to go in and go there. And then that one's going to come in because that has an area of effect, as we've discovered before. Let's go right by that park. Let's start right outside the school. So all of these houses in here are going to benefit. And then we'll go there. And then we'll just go back the other side of the road. They're all going to benefit from having this right outside their abodes. And then we'll go back there. And actually, no, we won't go there. We'll just go all the way around to there. Yeah, excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So then finally, we are going to go for some high density commercial, which is going to be here alongside the noisy highway. So we're going to pop that in a couple of spots like that. And that should be enough for an area like this. And then we're going to take all of this. And we're going to do that one. I'm just going to draw the whole lot in. I don't think there's any odd spots. Yeah, there's going to be a couple of odd spots. So let me check for any odd spots and remove those. So I'm just going along and checking where the houses are being built and just adding any more terraforming that we sort of need along the side, just so it doesn't look too weird. There we go. I expanded this bit here. Let's do this bit here as well. And then I think we're good to go. and see what we're going to get. Anything weird over here? Yeah, like these ones here. I'm going to take those out. Going to take those out. They're going to be small shops. Nope, let's try that again. They're going to be small shops. Some of those. Yeah, let's change these to small shops as well. And those right under there. And I think that's going to be fine. So let us see. I want this to be green. Is that not green? It is. Different colour green. Yeah, let's see what we're going to get. Aha, there we go. Nice new area. All looks so good, doesn't it? Well, let's troubleshoot what we've got because I think we're going to have a few little problems in here. I think this is probably going to be... Oh, electricity. Really? Electricity available. I did connect it up over the highway. Oh, where's my highway connection of electricity? I did that before and it's gone. That is very weird. Let's pop that in. No wonder everybody's dying and abandoning their buildings. There we go. And then this little section down here should hook up as soon as these buildings fill in. So we'll just give them a bit of time. Yeah, I'm going to leave that one empty. So let's just stop the sun for a moment so we can see what we're doing. And while we're waiting for the electricity and everything else to kick in, let's just troubleshoot some of our junctions that we've got here. So things could get a little bit busy. So we're going to get this one here and give them dedicated turning lanes there and there. We've got traffic lights at the top, which aren't really needed. We're just going to do giveaway signs for the people coming up. Where they join, eventually we'll put 3 in there like we've done this side, but we can't at the moment. We've got dedicated turning lanes and giveaway there. We need dedicated turning lanes there, sort of. But I don't think that's going to be too busy. Let's just do... Where is the node? This is like a weird shaped sort of road. Oh, this is not right at all, is it? Look at this. There we go. That looks more like it, doesn't it? Let's just adjust that a tiny touch. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. So let's do give way on the little roads coming on. We'll do the same there. We'll do the same there. And this one we can definitely have dedicated turning lanes. This one we can definitely have dedicated turning lanes. That bus was like, nope, I'm changing my mind. I'm going back. That one we can have giveaway and dedicated turning lanes. That one we can have giveaway and dedicated turning lanes. And then we're back up to here again, which is fine. These little ones around here, I'm not going to bother too much. Any abandoned buildings, you're regrowing. I'm going to get rid of these and hopefully they'll come back quicker now that we've got electricity. Oh my goodness, so many abandoned buildings. Not good, not good at all. Well, actually, we've fulfilled our needs. And unbelievably, our population is not risen at all. What the heck? We've got people living in here. They have got road access. They've got access to the highway. Cars and stuff are coming in. Maybe it's just going to be a bit of time. Oh, look, here the cars starting to come in now and occupy the houses. I think it's just going to need a little bit of time to work its way through. Was that abandoned? It looked like it was abandoned. And then hopefully we'll start making some money and we'll start building up our population. So maybe I'll just let this run for a little bit while we're waiting for that. Let's just check our new bus route because that is probably going to be too many vehicles for such a little round-robin trip like this. Look, they're mostly empty. I think 2 would be absolutely fine. As far as I know, the amount of vehicles on a line doesn't affect the sort of area of effect. Yeah, look, everyone's coming in now. The area of effect that we have to help them upgrade. You can hear them going ping, ping. Look, see them flashing green. There we go. A couple just did it there. Even if you can't hear the ping, you should be able to see the flashes green. Oh, yeah, that means they're growing, they're coming in. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Oh, we've also got a little flooding problem over here, which is blocking up all the traffic because of the truck. What is going on? Okay, let's just lift that up. There we go. And that's going to be the same height as that as well. Maybe not quite as high on that one. Whoa, a little bit higher. I'm just wondering whether we just need to build the land. Oh, dear. We just need to build the land up a bit here. I think that might be a good idea. Let's take this height tool. Take the height of this. And we're just going to sweep all the way along there. There we go. So we've got more of a slope down to the beach now. Let's just extend this bit out. Yeah, I think that's going to be okay. And then we can just lift this up. Sorted. Sorted, sorted, sorted. That's what we want. And that'll stop everybody backing up down here. Excellent. I want to hear they all come. Look. Every now and again we get another huge swathe of cars coming down our little junction here, wanting to move into our area, which will stop the buildings getting abandoned, of course, which is great. Oh, look at how many are coming in. And even with this huge influx and some more water trucks coming in as well, my little, you know, not the most amazing junction you've ever seen, or intersection, whatever you want to call it, it's still okay. You know, that traffic is going down. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. You know, what I could do is this little road here is put a two-way road on it. Oh, we've actually got straight on there. We could just turn that off, although nobody's going straight on, which is good. Yeah, we could put a two-lane road on the ends here and on here, just so you've got a lane, dedicated lane for left and right. But look, once the initial influx of cars has come in, that is perfectly fine now, look. That is dealing with the traffic. Absolutely no problem at all. 11,000 heading up for 12,000. Brilliant. Now, I'm just wondering whether there's any nice little special features we could add in here. I think we could. What sort of waterside type park features do we have along here? Let's have a look. So we've got some riding stables, beach volleyball court. Let's maybe check out that. So we've got this little spot down here. I reckon let's just add something along here. So we're going to get this road. We're going to have a little lane coming out of there, sort of right down to the beach. We shall then smoothie this out just a little bit more. There we go. And we're going to add a beach volleyball court on the end there. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Excellent. And then what else have we got? We've got here a restaurant pier. I think that needs park area or by a road. Do you know what? This little bit along here, let us just repurpose this here slightly. So I'm going to grab a nice little small park thing. I'm going to delete that end and that end. And I'm going to add in a small main gate. Yeah, that's going to go there. Oh, darn it. It's going to get rid of some buildings. Yeah, that's just the way it is. Let's... Oh, already has a main gate, of course. We'll do that one there. And then we can still use this path. That's fine. There we go. That's okay. And then we'll add in here. Where's it gone? This one here. That can now... Oh, make the park area a little bit bigger. This park is bigger. Look, what's the problem? Why can't you fit inside a park or roadside? Come on. Done it. There we go. Look how happy everybody is. So we get a nice little pier outside there. Very nice, very nice. And then maybe we could just run this path down here and make this whole sort of front here a sort of walk through park type area. And what that's going to mean is we're going to need another side gate along here. Let's extend the park. Zippity doodah. Do you know what, actually? I'm going to bring that all the way along there, and I'm going to bring that. No, not the fires. No, please. Oh, let's put a fire tower right in the middle here. There we go, right up high. So we can look over all of the highway. And we're just going to run a little path. Oh, my goodness, you can hear them coming. Just along there to get to it. Oh, helicopters are out in force. The buildings, they've literally just moved in to whatever this new area is going to be called. And it's already gone. Pete Tong. Okay. Let's just not worry too much about it. Let's get some side gates in there. And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to extend that road enough so I can put a side gate there. Yeah, excellent. Let's do that. And we'll grab this, pop that there, and then we'll just connect all of this up. I'm now wondering whether we could extend this all the way around to the other side. If we could just bring that round to here as well, I think we might get a lot of people using this park. Sort of like a beachfront walk. Up to there, I think, would be reasonable. Yeah, let's do that. So let's pop one in there as well and connect these up. Yeah, I think we need to disconnect these and make these two separate little parks. Let's do that. So we're going to destroy that one. We're going to put a main gate in there. That will give us a new one. There we go. And we'll just connect that one up to here. Because there's no easy way of getting past this sort of pier area over here. So yeah, I think that'll work much better. Right, I think this area is looking rather nice. Just trying to add a few more attractions in here. A few minutes ago, you might have noticed these were complaining about the tax rate over here. So what I did is add a tennis court in over here. It's increased the land value a bit, and they're not complaining anymore, which is really good. I'm just thinking over here, so people are going to get the train over, and we could have something like the boat museum just along here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that in like that. I'm going to use the Move It mod just to sort of move that around a bit. Oh, man, we are spending all our money. Good gravy. That is going down a lot. So I'm going to bring this in up here and try and sort of connect this up like so. So it doesn't complain about no access. Does it need road or need to be in a park? Oh, it looks like it needs road access as well. I thought it was going to make do with the park road. I'll get that really close. Is that not going to do it? No. Okay. There we go. We'll just add that to a little road like that. Is looking nice. I'm going to add a few little trees along here. Nothing too complicated. In fact, I think I probably need to go around the whole of this area and add a load of trees in. But we'll just do this for now. Just to sort of finish this bit off here. Let's put prop and tree anarchy on. There we go. Thank you very much. So yeah, that's going to definitely bring more people over. There we go. Just a couple. Just a couple. Excellent. So we do have our train line that we set up, if you remember, over here. I wonder how many people... Oh, we've got lots of people at the station. Wonder how many people are now using this to get from the other side of the city to here. So let us take a look. This is Main Island to East Island. So as you can see, that goes all the way round, all the way outside the map, and then comes back in. Let's close that down. Through here, stops over here by what we built last time, and then stops over here and goes back again. So how many people are using it? Ooh, lots of passengers, lots of people standing around waiting. Yeah, we definitely need, I would say, at least one more train, even perhaps 2. Let's put that up to 5. Yeah, and that'll be fantastic. That'll really keep everybody moving around nicely, which is what we want. Wow, it's still growing, which is fantastic. We do need to take care maybe of a little bit of trash collection over here. Could I just squeeze something in over here? I bet I could if I was clever enough. Let me just grab this road. I'm going to bring that out to there, and then bring that along to there. And we maybe could just stick a recycling centre right up against the highway entrance. There we go. These are going to move. Yeah, excellent. We'll just go like that. Very good, very good. Also give way and dedicated turning lanes. Excellent. What else could I fit in there that might be handy? Let's just drop this bit of road down. There we go. We'll just pop another police station in there as well to cover this side of this area. And are people using our walking paths? They are. Oh my goodness me. They are in bucket loads, which is fantastic. What about our little park that comes along the front here? Let's take a look. Oh, added another pier over here, by the way. Oh yeah, people coming to watch the volleyball. Fantastic. Yeah, and people coming through here as well in our park. Bit overgrown down here. Maybe need to come along there and sort of trim things up a bit. Let's follow this one along here. See whether people like this one. Not so much. Little bit busier when we get down here, where there's a few things for people to go and see. So maybe that's something we need to check out. Wow, that is going to be... Whoever lives there, it comes with on-street parking, with a possible free car wash thrown in as well, if you're unlucky. And the boat museum's got some visitors. Yeah, this is okay. So other than the little teeny tiny bit of terraforming, let's follow it around this way as well. This is looking rather swish, I have to say, with these buildings as well. The international buildings. Looking nice, looking... Oh, look at that view. Look at that view. Isn't that just a place where you wouldn't mind coming for a walk? Screenshot! I think it is. I think it is. So I think there's one more thing we could probably put over here which would help the helicopters get here a bit quicker, is a nice fire helicopter depot. Although they've made it over. Do you know what? This didn't burn down at all until I started building here. And I didn't add any of this brush and trees in this little middle section. Yeah. Thanks, game. And barely a couple of minutes later, population of 15,000. We are now a capital city. Fantastic. Access to ships, access to land, access to all sorts of extra stuff. That is absolutely brilliant. And it's all down to this little build over here, which I think just looks fantastic. And there's still more we can do to help. We can add ferries in. We didn't get around to doing that this episode. We'll have to have a look at that in the future. So let me know what you think of this little spot here. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel. And a like is always appreciated. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day. Take care. Bye-bye.